Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back on my gamer insider type shit day. I'm really interested in this game. I'm pretty sure all of you are as well. We're talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2. There's a rumor that leaked about it. I think it's confirmed, and then we have some more rumors of who some of the villains might be for the game. But the first part of this I want to talk about is that the thing that is coming out is that you will be able to play with Spider-Man Peter Parker, Spider-Man Miles Morales. He don't really have another name. Like, it is another name for him, but I don't remember it from the not the comic book, but the cartoon that I watched. Anyway, but you will be able to play with them both simultaneously. You'll be able to switch in and out. Both of them will be on the game in combat and stuff. I really want to know and see how that works. I think I've seen games like that before where you'll be able to switch over the cat, but not like this compared to the web slinging and all that, swinging around. Not like that. Like, it was more, all the characters were ground based and things like that. So I really want to see how that works out. But the villains, the new leak is about the villains. Of course, we know that Venom is here. I think one of the main villains of the game is supposed to be Kraven the Hunter. Now you can add in Mysterio and the Lizard and some other villains that have not been named. I always said this, that between Marvel and DC, I always thought that Batman had some of the greatest villains ever, from the Joker to kind of Red Hood as a villain, Mr. Freeze. Yeah. Well, it's Killer Croc, really. I think he is a Batman character. You got, I said Joker, right? You had Harley Quinn, you got Poison Ivy, but I also think that Spider-Man has some equal comp when it comes down to villains. Mysterio in the cartoons have always been great. The movie wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Sandman has been better in the I think in the comics and in the cartoons. Lizard, Kraven, he's alright. But also you have the big bad for me. Now, yeah, because they both kind of have a Joker. If you think about it, Goblin, Hobgoblin, they kind of like they ain't goofy though, but they have the jokish. No, in the cartoons that I watched, they were kind of jokish, but they was killers, stone cold killers. And then you have the villain, not that villain, but you have Venom, and then Carnage really hasn't been there a lot, or at least the animes that I've seen. Animes and cartoons I've seen, he really ain't been there like that. So I'll be happy when I see him in the game. I don't know if you would get a Carnage in this game, or maybe the next. I don't know. We'll see. I also want to know, like, is they're just gonna skip past the Venom? I want to see how they're gonna work, because normally in the Spider-Man lore, Venom, because he becomes attached to the Venom, the symbiote in a way first, and then it pulls off or dissipates off of him, and then he goes to Eddie Brock. But you also have the Venom movies, which I haven't. The first one I watched, the second one I haven't watched yet, so no spoilers down there in the comment section below, or the comics. I mean, you can do the comics, but not the movie, because, but, so it'll be interesting to see there. But as far as the villains, you have Venom, you have Lizard, you have Mysterio, you have Kraven. I ain't gonna lie, I would like that vampire. I forget his name. Morbius. Is he Morbius? I think it is Morbius. They have a movie coming out with Jared Leto. Seen a trailer for it. I ain't seen nothing else about it. You got Morbius. I would take the vampire. I don't know how it will work, but I would take the vampire in that movie. You can use, of course, I think Harry Hobgoblin will be in this one, based off the little teaser. I think at the end of part 1 or part 2. Part 1, or the end of Miles Morales character. So there's a lot of characters. It's a lot of villains. The little water dude who was obsessed with Mary Jane, especially because she was a fixture in the first game. I don't know if she's gonna be a fixture in the second game. You still have several Silver Sable. I don't know why. That sounded like I couldn't get that out. Of course, you have Black Cat. Is it Black Cat? They just had a comic book thing coming out with Black Cat. Is it Black Cat? I think it is Black Cat. I don't know. Well, her and goddamn Mary Jane. The older, more sexier Mary Jane. I like the cover. I would read the comic if I knew where to go buy it. I know I can buy it online, but I'm talking about like a store or something. Probably better to go buy it at the store at this point. But anyway, that is the Gamer Insider news. Y'all, I feel like I'm laying it down with the news on that one, but that's all I had. That's all I had, man. Also, I guess you could talk about, I ain't really want to talk about it, how the swinging and things like this supposed to be faster on the PS5 compared to the first game, but I ain't really caring about that. I still got to my point fast, or sometimes I got that a little too fast. So that wasn't really nothing to talk about, but the villains. I want to talk about the villains. I want to talk about the gameplay, some of the gameplay possibilities. So who knows? The first one was a great game. The it wasn't a DLC, but it was an expansion story with Miles Morales. Thought that was dope as well. It can be interesting too because they also, like, he had his own, Miles Morales had his own characters to deal with, story characters, so it'd be interesting to see, because they should have a double whammy of characters, right, of villain characters, maybe, we gotta wait and see. But y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, share, see y'all later.